Hello, today we're playing Mega Man X. I'm joined by Sam once again. I have played this game several times, and we're gonna see how we do. Okay, get past the... Okay, I always forget if you need to change the controls. Shot Y, B... okay, no, we good. So, what do you know about this game, Sam? You didn't. You grew up with the Genesis.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, except for the Mega Man I played on like one of the Game Boys, which I don't think this is the one. Not sure though.
Well, there was one on the Game Boy Color that was based on it. It was based on this game, but then they obviously couldn't do it as well or whatever.
I suppose I'll recognize it if I see some of the same bad guys. It had Mega Man and Zero in it.
Do you know who Mega Man's creator is?
I do not.
Yeah, see, this is the level of... that's part of the reason I decided to play this game, because this game is, like, so important.
It's cool you
to,
can
like,
actually fall in the holes there.
Yeah, we gotta watch out, because if they... Because if they hit the same spot multiple times, or they can do, like, a deep hit, to where they go all the way through, then you can fall through the gap. But this game is actually... some dude named Eagle Raptor actually made a very popular video that's gotten, like, more than 10 million hits. He basically talks about the level design, and how... a game like this, there's a tutorial without needing to have like a tutorial. Like nowadays, when you get a tutorial, it's like here's a book. You have to read a book inside a video game to like learn how to play the game. And like Jesus Christ, I'm trying to play a video game. I was trying to avoid reading on purpose. That's the whole idea. But
Yeah,
they teach you that way. Okay, these guys, and then here they're teaching you that you have to shoot and jump because your shots go between their legs. But they didn't have a menu to teach you that. You just have to learn it. See, they walk at you very slowly because it gives you a lot of time to realize that your shots aren't working. And then here's where it teaches you how to climb, because you have to climb to get out of there. They might have done that after the first one, I don't remember. But this level is just an intro level. It's just like teaching you the basics or whatever. And we should be almost done. But yeah, I've been thinking about different ways to play this game. I think at some point I'm going to do Buster only, which is basically just use your shots look like lemons, so a lot of Mega Man fans will say that. We'll call it like the Lemon Buster or something like that. But just to do just lemon only, just to make the game... Because when you play a game, like I played this game so many times, that you're almost like looking for ways to like make it fun and fresh again, you know? Like find ways to make it challenging.
That jump back there was a little tight, too. Like,
oh yeah, you're gonna see some jumping, dude.
Yeah, there's no excess to that. If you screw up your jump, you're done.
Well, you can wall jumps. You do have that chance to save yourself.
Oh, touche.
But you have to be it. But you do have to be able to reach the wall, and there are a couple of walls that you can't climb up. Actually, I don't remember if that's in other Mega Man X games, but there are some surfaces where they're like, where you know, like if it's like an ice wall or something, you can't climb ice. But basically, all you have to do is just shoot a couple of these cars. But yeah, this game is like super famous. It's like a famous platformer.
Kind of reminds me of Illinois Drivers.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, this dude comes. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying a minute ago is that part of the reason I wanted to play this game is so that you would actually get to experience it, even though you're not playing it. Realistically, you would probably not ever play it. If
I probably would never beat it.
Yeah. Well, this is just like the starting boss. If you do that for long enough, he's programmed to I guess, just dash through you, then you can't actually avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you've had extensive gameplay in this game, too. Your jumps are on par.
Well, you just have to, like, if you, like, time it, you can, like, avoid his jumps. And then eventually...
We were playing Quackshot the other night, and... Yeah, I was super impressed with like how on par you were. You just picked it up and completely showed me up in that one. Like I was trying super
actually,
hard, and you had no problem.
Do you know what's actually kind of funny? When I was watching you play it, I thought that it was because the controls were jank. So I thought that's
I
why
switched them a little bit.
Well,
but...
no. I mean, like playing the game itself. I thought that the controls were just bad, and that's why you're having such a hard time. But then once I picked it up,
yeah, I know. I just don't.
I was like,
think it was the game.
I was like, oh, actually, the controls are actually not bad. This is actually not hard at all to do. Okay,
it's like giving a guitar to somebody who actually knows how to play. You're like, I think the strings are off or something.
And then you play it, you're like, oh wait, no, it's actually fine.
And you're like, okay, all right, my bad.
You're like, it's actually fine. They just suck.
I didn't mean to embarrass you with my sucking.
No, you're actually making me look. You made me look good by comparison.
Well, to hang out more then.
There you go. Sam, which of these 8 dudes you can pick level? You can pick which level you want to play. I'll let you pick the levels I play.
It doesn't show their names at all. What do you know? What their names are?
You can go to. This dude is Storm Eagle.
Okay.
This is
Sounds
armored.
like some sort of 80s metal. All right.
He's got that. It looks like he's got like the face paint going.
It sounds like some sort of country Texas band. Launch Octopus. All right. Chill Penguin. I feel like I mildly remember this. You could do the. Do you actually want me to pick?
Yeah, pick it, dude.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Spark
thinking
Mandrill.
the Penguin here. Just out of the fact he sounds familiar, I might recognize the level. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, now that you picked it, Chill Penguin was the one I was really hoping you would pick. And the problem with that is that like this is the one level. If you beat this level, it will make all the other levels easier.
Oh, why do you say
there's
that?
There's an upgrade that you get that increases your mobility like a lot. It makes shit like easier to dodge.
Oh, touche.
The problem though is that since you picked the one that would help me out the most, it probably makes it seem like you either knew that or we like staged it or something.
Oh no, I'm completely an idiot, so I had no idea.
I was actually
the viewers will not believe, but I have absolutely no knowledge or skill whatsoever. Just let them know that.
Well, I think the first time that you play a game on camera, I think that the audience will know that you're clearly
they'll probably be able to tell. It shouldn't be that hard, really.
They'll be like, this dude obviously doesn't know anything about video games. I mean, you do, but you play like more modern games, whereas I play these games.
I kind of do actually. When he was hitting I don't know what the hell to call it. He was hitting those things at you there a moment ago with his little douchey axe. I kind of recognize that, but I don't know Mega Man much at all. It was more of my brother's expertise. And he sucked just as much as I did.
Yeah, I mean, some people just sort of don't have like an aptitude to it. But then it also depends, I think, on how old you are when you started. Could factor into it.
It's like Mega Man's always been notoriously hard. I mean, it's still very beatable to an extent, but the timing and all that you really, for me, it always felt like you really had to get a knowledge of the game more so than some of the other games where the timing and stuff like that. It was very unforgiving, I guess.
Well, back in the day, we used to call that practice. Where you just practice the game, and I mean, like this game, I feel confident that I can beat this game while talking while high.
Touche.
And so I mean, like
I feel very confident I couldn't beat this game at all.
But well, the thing is, because this is like a Mega Man game, and yeah, it's 1993, but it's not the difficulty. The difficulty is lower, I would say, just because they gave you more tools to, like, help you. Like, your mobility, like, I just got this dash move a minute ago. I can now dash. That'll help me avoid, like, enemy attacks. So then, in that way, it's easier. And then, in this one, you get, life extensions. You can increase your amount of maximum health. Whereas in the Nintendo Mega Man games, the amount of health you had, that was it. And in this game, you also get an armor upgrade, which cuts the damage you take in half. So even though this game might be considered sort of difficult, they do give you a lot of things to help you.
But you don't make it look difficult. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. It's like you also got to keep in mind that if you watch someone play a Mega Man game, you might be like, oh, this game is really hard. But it's like, yeah, but I've been playing this game since I was this game came out when I was 10, so I've been playing it probably since I was 11 or 12.
What were we saying? I said I played one of the Mega Mans with Zero on it was Game Boy Color too, and I swear it was Mega Man X, and this totally is reminding me of that game, hardcore. So I feel like this is a remake of that. Maybe I'm
there's
retarded, but
there's ZX, and then there's one where you're I forget, man, I don't know. I played one of them partway through, but
I remember some of the powers you got from the bad guys. I was bad at it, so I used to have to give it to my brother to beat for me.
The game just glitched. It just said that I...
What the hell? Glitched?
The screen blacked out, and it took me back here.
Huh.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna play this again, and we'll be back at that part. I mean,
the timing is just precise and...
Yeah, right there. Alright. Gotta get creative.
And because his pussy fetish for alien shit got him so fucking addicted, he stopped fucking... Basically, the bad guy in the Avengers, like, basically killed, like, half the world's population. And he had such a pussy addiction to this alien shit that he literally... he got mad. He killed her, and he got mad, so he actually fucked up them stopping Thanos in the movie. Spoiler.
It's almost like when, yeah, we're back, by the way. Yeah, I didn't tell Sam that we started.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't tell Sam that we restarted.
Alien pussy shit, I apologize.
But, yeah, that's kind of like when, I don't know if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, but there was a part where Krillin was able to, had the detonation, had this, like, remote control that could shut off Android 18, which would then prevent Cell from absorbing her, and then having him achieve his final form, which is, like, invincible and stuff. Caused all kinds of problems, but he was in love with her, and at the last moment, he, like, choked, and he couldn't fucking do it. And then, when all the shit hits the fan, then he's like, oh, it was all my fault, I could have prevented all this from happening. I'm like, yeah, you could have, you dipshit. No, I don't feel bad for you, fuck you.
Literally, Star-Lord is the new Krillin. That's
there you go.
Not the greatest title for you.
Okay, yeah, that's Chill Penguin, by the way. Yeah, I wasn't playing... Man, I was sucking so much dick. Maybe the game was just like, dude, you're sucking so much dick, we just gotta end it. We just gotta end your shit. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Sometimes games don't work on certain emulators. I was playing that on ZSNES, because that's the one I use the most. That's the one I'm the most comfortable playing with. But then it just didn't work, and I started playing the level again, and it just did it again. So I'm like, fuck, we gotta switch. I'm playing on SNES X9 now. Alright, Senor, which level is it gonna be?
Noob question. Why did Mega Man look... Like, doesn't he usually have, like, the same colors? Why did he had, like, yellow or whatever the hell it was? He had, like, unique colors, actually.
Let's start the next level, and then I can tell you all about Mega Man.
Alright, let's see.
We got Spark Mandrill, this is Stink Chameleon, Boomer Kuwanger, Flame Mammoth. Well, I used to think that little...
These are all porn titles I've seen before.
Well, I used to think that the yellowish...
Oh, it's just unique. I've never seen
I used to think that was his mouth. I thought he was, like, frowning. I was like, why doesn't he have a trunk? You see that? And then we got Launch Octopus, Armored Armadillo, Storm Eagle.
Okay, so this guy right here.
This guy?
Yeah, that one. Points.
There was actually,
I pointed.
Yeah, he pointed at the screen.
Yeah,
that
y'all didn't see, but I pointed.
Well, he's not. Well, you don't know the name, so that's perfectly normal.
I do not.
Oh.
I feel like I recognize this level to an extent, but then when you play it, I won't. I do recognize it, bro.
You've probably watched, like, YouTube videos about video games, and then sometimes they just need footage just to fill up the airwaves, so you just don't have a black screen while they're talking about something, you know?
Touché. The bats there were pretty brutal for a second. Did you get health, or did you not even take a hit?
When?
Back there with all the bats. That was nuts.
Maybe
dude.
I didn't.
I mean, you dodged a lot, but holy crap.
Yeah, I've played this game a lot. I mean, there's people that are way super, like, better. Like, I used to...
Touché.
I noticed I had to, like, tone back how good I would say I was at a game after seeing, like, speedrunners of it. Like, yeah, I'm, like, the shit at this game. And I'm like, I'm pretty good at it. Like, I had to tone... Like, whenever you were, like, talking to me, like, oh, you did a dodge and a jump. I'm like... That's called being competent at the game, actually, dude. I can't take that compliment, dude. Like, I appreciate the compliment, but I can't, like, it's not really as much of a compliment as it seems, you know?
Call yourself a legend or something. I have done that in, like, Fallout and call myself a legend, and then some dude will, like, comment and post a video, and I'm like, alright, well, you win, I guess.
What's like, you ever see those videos where, like, you'll think that you're good at Minecraft, and then you'll be like, here.
Yeah.
And then it's like, here, these people reconstructed, you know, Los Angeles down to the brick or some shit. It'll be like 5 people worked on it over the course of like 3 years.
Hey, look at this. We remade the entire world in Minecraft, but you thought you were good.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love how this dude just ignores you. Actually, you just got hit by him like 4 times right there, bro.
I totally forgot that. I forgot that I thought that you needed the helmet to get this power up, but then by the time I realized it, I was like, oh, I have to run through. I was like behind him, so I had to like run through him. I had to damage boost through him. Yeah, that was a heart container. That increases your maximum life.
Oh!
So that one, but then if you don't... he's destroying the rock, and then if he destroys too much of the rock, if he gets if he does it at the point where the power-up is, then you can't reach the ledge.
Oh,
because he like crushes it or whatever, because he's a rock crusher dude. So that's why I made it a priority to get in there and fucking get it.
I'd probably write a strongly worded letter to the people who designed these mines. Like, what material are you mining that you designed it like this?
I don't know. Okay, so we got this dude now. I'm pretty sure there was an energy up top that I just didn't get that I should have gotten. That's why I paused a second ago. I was checking to see if I had any energy in my sub-tank, which of course I don't.
Oh.
Back when this was in Nintendo Power, they actually had a contest or like some kind of sweepstakes where the objective is to defeat this dude first without any upgrades and then mail it in as like a challenge.
Is he that hard or
sort of? And then that's why I kind of am not super glad to be playing this guy second. But I didn't want to tell you.
That's what you get for letting me pick.
But I didn't want to tell you. I mean, it's fine. I can do it.
He is doing a lot of damage.
He's sort of easy to dodge. He just does a lot of damage, and you can't shoot charged shots at him. He does that thing where he like explodes or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He like shoots out all the energy bursts, but sometimes he gets like caught in a loop where all he does is shoot these things like infinitely. Actually, if I go like this, oh jeez, I just got to get in between. Oh, fuck.
You're doing good, though.
I'm better at staying on the left side of the screen, for some reason.
Saying he might not be the best person to fight second. I was impressed, to be honest.
I've beat him. It just takes forever because you have to hit him with regular shots, and he blocks a lot of your shots.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just, like, random. Like, you go like this, and for some reason... A random shot will get through, but it takes forever to kill him this way.
Yeah, okay. I see it. I see that.
Because every time I do a shot, or every time a shot lands, it only does one little notch of health. So he's got health notches. I was looking at his health meter and totally didn't see that he got that one shot in. Because sometimes you can like stun him and he doesn't shoot very often.
Push him back pretty quick too.
Yeah, the shots do also. The shots also do push him back. But the thing is, he does so much damage that when you don't have any health upgrades, you can only get hit a couple of times.
Yeah, touche.
And then also when he starts doing his spin around the room, where he ends up...
We didn't see that the first time there, too.
Yeah.
So that was a little new
for me. Oh, jeez.
That one shot where he shoots out like a whole sphere of
I forgot that you don't want to do that.
Pretty brutal. I'm pretty sure the only one that really I don't even think it hits you the first
shots,
time.
Yeah, well, the shots travel really fast, so they're hard to dodge.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't ever do it, so I don't know exactly where they come out of him. They come out of his body at the same place, so you can position yourself to not get hit by them. But I just am used to I'm used to just doing it either this way or.
Jesus, this guy's like an Evo champion right here.
There we go.
Blocking.
Yeah, goddamn.
The Sonic Fox.
All right, we got him. And we got the E tank or the sub tank and a health upgrade.
Hey, what is that? Like half health? That's not too bad.
Well, it gives you 2 extra notches of health.
Oh, okay.
So you need to collect several of them before it becomes like a noticeable amount of increased health.
Before you actually feel the difference.
Yeah. The first one.
What is that screen that keeps popping up there?
It's giving me a new weapon. That's why I could change color, because it changes colors based on which weapon you're using.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's next, dude?
Let's see here. Name them again here for me.
We got Storm Eagles, Spark Mandrill, Sting Chameleon, Boomer Quanger, Flame Mammoth, Launch Octopus.
Wow, these are all sound like 80s bands. Let's do Storm Eagle, because they had great one-hit wonders from the 80s.
Such as?
Storm Eagle, I guess. that was their self-titled album that I fell in love with.
Yeah, I just kind of put you on the spot right there.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. Don't do that.
Well,
I have no creativity.
I'm not very good at like improv comedy. Like I've had people tell me that like I'm funny and stuff, but I'm not good at like improv comedy. Like I can't just envision imaginary scenarios. Like what was the one-hit wonder of this particular band? Like I don't know. I'm not good at that style of humor.
I just prefer to talk shit.
See what up a little bit?
Yeah. Fair enough.
This was a good one for you to pick. As long as that doesn't happen. I thought I could reach the right one. You can reach the left one if you press left, but for some reason I just tried to reach the right one. I just misjudged. You actually can't.
Brutal. Oh, goddamn it. That was a little brutal.
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move.
That is a little.
It just picks you up in
there,
like the crane game. Oh man, actually, I've thought about
why don't you jump to the other side?
Oh, this is the right way to go.
Oh, up at the top there. Okay. I was gonna say, why don't you just jump over and you can make it skip half of them?
Yeah, those are dead ends.
Oh,
this isn't.
You could waste a lot of time doing that.
Well, it's not. This like the levels aren't mazes, but sometimes there are like other ways to go. And then actually, those were dead ends down there, but they were like power ups, but they're not power ups that I need.
Oh wow, good jump.
But yeah, this boss is also sorta. He's easy, but he's easier with the dash.
Do you not have that yet?
Well, no, I got it from the penguin level.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, so like every boss becomes like easier because you can get out of the way of their shit better. And then this dude has a move that like physically pushes you off the edge.
Oh, touche.
And then if you're too close to the edge when he starts doing it, you can't stay on the edge until the move runs out or whatever, and then you fall off. But I'm pretty sure you can save yourself. You can catch yourself on the edge, but then you're also being like pushed away from the edge as you're trying to grab it, so it's really hard, I think.
So I was saying, like, we used to, I had some Mega Man game. It was Mega Man and Zero on some game. It was on, like, Game Boy Color. It was very specific which boss you'd beat first, because you kind of had to beat a certain boss first to an extent. Otherwise, it would be colossally hard to, like, complete the other levels.
Some games have it where it's different than others. Like, some games you pretty much, I mean, you can do it without it, but this game I played enough to where I can beat almost, I guess... I think Launch Octopus is probably the one dude that I probably could not beat without power-ups of some sort.
Why do you say that?
Because he's fucking...
just hard, or does he have a specific
Well, he's got several... Well, he shoots, like, homing missiles at you, like, very quickly. And then he also, like, jumps around, and he has this move where he, like, sucks you into his body, like a whirlpool attack. And it's hard to get out of the way of it.
Totally sounds like the Game Boy game I played, too.
He jumps around the screen while shooting the homing things. So you can shoot the homing things out of the air, but you have to like aim. You have to like aim your shot at the correct spot to hit them as they're coming at you while he's bouncing around the room. Oh jeez, that was close. Just me catch the side of that fucking platform instead of landing on it. Golly.
I guess I don't get too impressed anymore because like a lot of your jumps and character position is just astounding sometimes to me.
A lot of times, a lot of it's intentional, but sometimes it's like reflex. And that right there, like catching the end, right? Like I wasn't anticipating missing that jump.
I was gonna say you could tell, like I mean, somebody like me who's grown up playing some of these games, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe be more entertaining if I sucked in front of the audience.
Yeah, this move.
Oh yeah, he does push you. Look at this asshole.
He does, like, this move. You can dodge it without the thing. Basically, all you do is you run away, and then you turn around and hit him at the last second.
Good hits, dude. Holy cow.
Oops.
Oh, there you go.
But if you're too early, if you turn around too early, then you run into him.
Dude, he's got to have kind of a big hitbox. I mean, some of those hits are pretty precise, but, like, some of them I thought for sure you weren't getting them.
Yeah. Wow. This is one of the moves. He, like, tries to push you off.
Can you actually fall off this?
Yeah, there's an edge.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Touche.
And then he does this move. This is the move that I was talking about that can push you off the edge, too. And this one, actually, if you don't have the boots... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. I was just demonstrating, but then I actually died. God damn it.
I blame myself.
Oh, that's what happens. Really. Oh, he was so close to dying, too.
I was, dude. I saw that.
Oh, that's fine. This dude is easy. It doesn't take long to fucking...
No, you're good.
But yeah, this is a good first dude to do. He's easy to kill with the Buster. But yeah, he's only got a couple of moves, so he's pretty simplistic.
Yeah, the amount of damage you do really, you kind of do a lot of damage quickly. It seems like.
So basically, the combination of he doesn't do a lot of damage to you, like that armored armadillo dude. If you touch his body, it does like a fourth of your life. It does like a ton of life. Whereas this guy, you can even without like upgrades and stuff, you can hit him, you can touch him, you can get hit a lot without dying. Okay, several more of these and you should be dead.
Yeah, you almost got him here.
So yeah, he doesn't have that many moves. So overall, he's just not that dangerous.
So the pattern of him isn't too bad to.
Yeah, you're more likely to die from like stopping paying attention to your playing it.
Boom!
Because he's so easy, and then just fucking around and then dying a stupid ass death. That's what you're more likely to die from against him, I guess.
What did you? Well, you're more likely to die from me talking stupid shit. What?
No, I died on my
3 bars there.
I got hit twice.
Twice. So is that only 2 bars? Then?
Well, it depends on what thing hits you.
Yeah.
I think I ran into the little mini birds. It's giving me a new weapon, and then it demonstrates what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
The little mini bird dudes only do 1 notch of life.
Is that even worth having that weapon, or
it's good in some?
Shitty?
It's good in some situations.
Okay.
It's considered to be, I think, like some of the weapons are better than others. That one's not considered to be bad. We're actually going to call this an episode because we're going to match this with the other video. So that's going to do it for this episode. Yeah, in the next one we'll take out some more dudes. I don't know. I'm not going to promise that we're going to do 3 dudes per episode, but yeah, we're going to keep killing dudes and yeah, we'll get through it. So as always, thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you folks next time. Bye-bye.